Dr. Quinn, thank you for being with us this afternoon. What are some tips for parents struggling to explain what COVID-19 is, and at what age do you say that they should start talking about it?
Well, all ages are important. You have to speak appropriately to the age that you're addressing. And I admit that I initially didn't really understand how to appropriately speak to my daughter that's visiting us or staying with us now here in Mississippi. Her dormitory, shut down due to COVID-19 safety, and she's staying with us here. And we got into a very heated discussion. She told me that she really needed me to fly to New York and get her Jimmy Choo shoes out of the dormitory.
Oh.
And I was like, what is this, Jimmy? I don't care. And my wife, she tried to educate me about Jimmy Choo shoes, but the take home is I was very heated in my response. I wasn't very detailed in explaining why. So I actually consulted with the CDC website, and on the CDC website, there are specific guidelines on how to better address your children and help them understand the importance.
Okay, and what are some of those tips when speaking about it, especially with young children? How do you explain it to the young children and what it does to the body?
Well, the first thing is you have to help the children understand, what COVID-19 and how it can affect them. But when you speak to them, you have to, number one, according to the CDC, remain calm. And I wasn't calm that day about those Jimmy Choo shoes because I got a little heated, but remain calm because the CDC reminds that children will react to both what you say and how you say it. And second, you want to reassure the children, talk to them and help them understand that this is for safety, but also you want to make yourself available to, and here's the word, listen. Let them tell you how they feel, what they're thinking, what they understand. And once you allow them to articulate themselves, then you can respond with some reassuring, helpful information for your young people.
That's true, and that could be true for, almost anything. A lot of us have been experiencing anxiety because of this pandemic, so talking calmly about it can help get through. Any other tips that you got from the CDC there? I know they put those guidelines out to talk on how to talk to children about, missing out from school, missing these big events because of the pandemic.
Right, and you also want to help the children understand this is not punishment, this is for safety, and help them understand that it's all about safety, and people wearing masks and social distancing. It's all about just social distancing and just safety, and just keep reminding them, and also be knowledgeable about how much information they're receiving with the media and try to limit it some, because that can also increase anxiety.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Quinn, for giving us your time today. We'll see you next week. And thank you for joining us for 12 News. We'll be right back after the break.